Hi, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Pat Calvin here, just with a quick update on the chance for a couple of showers and storms as we get into the evening hours. It's pretty quiet out there right now, and on satellite radar, there's really not a whole lot going on, but we do have a cluster of showers now starting to develop here from the San Antonio area and Victoria, Texas area, all the way up into the Austin area. And no thunder or lightning yet, just a couple showers right now. Even here at home, we're dealing with a couple of showers, let's say from Columbus and Brenham all the way down towards Bay City and El Campo. So that's the name of the game right now as we kind of give you a bit of a broader look. You can see a mix of sunshine and clouds across the area so far today. That sunshine is helping to kind of energize the atmosphere, destabilize things for the chance to see some of these storms later on. So I think we peak in activity from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. or at least midnight. And then as we get through the rest of the overnight, those rain chances should start to diminish. But it's the first half of the overnight that we see the best chance for any showers and storms across the area. So it's early storms for tonight. Otherwise, it's warm and muggy with temperatures in the mid-60s. Tomorrow we're mainly dry and we're very warm. High temperatures will climb into the mid-80s. And then finally, this cold front back here across the southwest will swing through the area. And that's going to usher in some really nice weather as we get into the day on Friday. But for Thursday, it does stick around long enough that we see showers and storms kind of continue through the course of the afternoon. So let's talk about the storm chances for this evening. It's going to be a struggle for any storms to develop just because the atmosphere is pretty stable at this point. But if we can work in any instability, then we will see the chance for a couple of storms. And if storms are able to develop, they could become severe with the chance for hail, wind, and maybe an isolated tornado, although I think that tornado threat is really low. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the worst, we're at threat level 2. So on the lower end of the list, and that is for Houston and points west. So it's everyone in yellow. Once you get into the green shading, it's a threat level 1. It's the lowest of severe weather potential that we've got. And the threats that are driving this severe weather risk are hail, wind, and again, tornadoes. Specifically the hail threat, though, that seems to be the biggest. And it really, again, goes from the Houston area and back towards the hill country. I think the hill country, they could see some really significant hail. For us, though, it's maybe just the chance for golf ball size hail, which is big, but it's not a hail that's going to do any widespread damage. Those chances then really drop off once you get from the city and points towards the east. The tornado potential also all the way down here on the lowest end of the scale. It's a very, very low chance. That increases a little bit once you get across the hill country, but that is pretty much the name of the game for today. So it's a hail threat. It's a damaging wind threat. The tornado threat isn't 0, but it is very low, and we're not worried about street flooding just with how fast these storms go through the area. So let's time it out for you. 6:30, we see a big cluster of storms, again, out towards the San Antonio and Austin. So here's Austin. Okay, so from Austin to Brenham along 290, we get that cluster of storms. That will develop and push towards the city around 8, 9, 10 o'clock this evening. That's when I would expect maybe the chance for a thunderstorm in Houston. Otherwise, just some rain. I think a better chance for storms exists down 59 and 69 towards Sugar Land and El Campo, Rosenberg, those areas out towards Katy even. We could get a couple rumbles of thunder. And that line will push towards the coast as we get into the evening hours. So Brazoria, Matagorda counties, you'll see that as we get into later overnight. Wednesday is going to be dry. We start off with a couple clouds. We'll see a good amount of sunshine through the afternoon. We'll be in the mid-80s. And then here comes our next batch of showers after midnight, getting into Thursday morning, and that'll continue off and on through the day on Thursday. So waves of showers and storms across the area Thursday. That's the that's the actual cold front going through. Once that pushes through, Thursday evening is gorgeous. Barely a cloud in the sky, lower humidity, comfortable temperatures, and we'll see beautiful weather continue again as we get into Friday. So that's the latest in the forecast. We'll be tracking the chance for any strong to severe thunderstorms as we go through the evening. Myself and Cheater Craft will have you covered, and have a great evening.